calling and texting Royce, letting him know, like, hey, I'm meeting this chick for the first time. I've never met her before. You know, what I want you to do is give me a call. I'm supposed to meet her at this time. Give me about 20 minutes and I want you to call me. And if I answer, I want you to act like there's an emergency so I can leave the date, because if the date's not going well, I have an excuse to get out. But if I don't answer your phone call, then that's your sign letting you know, hey, the date's going well. Well, Amanda ends up calling me right when she was supposed to be there on time. She's going to deny this, but she showed up late on our first date. She texted me, she's like, hey, I'm running a little bit late, but I'm like 15 minutes out. I'm like, all right, cool.
And he says I was late. I was not late. He says I was 45 minutes late.
He also said it was a Mexican restaurant.
Right, and it was an Italian restaurant.
Right.
He was probably 45 minutes early, which is, I was on time. I'm on time or early. And so he's already there waiting, and I walk in like a green and black dress, and I wear high heels.
So I'm still sitting there, and then all of a sudden she walks in. I was like, oh my gosh, this chick is 6 foot tall. This is the tallest girl I've ever gone on a date with. And it was extremely intimidating because when she came and she looked at me, like my heart stopped. My heart stopped. I was like, wow, she is gorgeous and she's tall. And I remember I got up, I gave her a hug, and I couldn't talk. Like I was so nervous that I didn't know what to say. I was very awkward. I was very quiet. I just kept feeding myself, my mouth full of food, because I didn't know what to say.
He already had a shaved head, clean shaven, but black on black on black, and he was so nervous.
He was.
Like,
He was very nervous. Like quiet nervous?
yeah.
She was slowly breaking that wall down that I had. Well, it's going so good that Royce calls me right on time, 20 minutes into the date, and guess what? I didn't pick up the phone. So I didn't pick up the phone, letting him know that it's going well. I tell Amanda, I was like, hey, you know, are you ready? I'm about to come pick you up. You know, I'm taking you somewhere special.
And so I had no idea what was going on. And so I called him and I was like, hey, would it be okay if we go to my aunt and uncle's house? They were having like a gathering at their house. Do you want to come? And he didn't say anything. He was like, yeah, that's fine. And so he lost a lot of money on the hot air balloon ride. He couldn't get it back.
And she goes, well, can we just go to my aunt and uncle's house? They're having a get together. And I'm just thinking in the back of my head, are you serious right now? Is this really happening? Like, I just spent $500 for this air balloon ride, and you want to go to your aunt and uncle's get together. And I was like, man, if that's what she really wants to do, then let's do it.
And then we go back to my apartment, and I still wanted to do something that night. And so I was like, let's go dancing. And so we went country dancing.
We go out there, and I was like, hey, you ready to dance? Let's dance. She goes, okay. And so we start dancing, and we danced like 2 or 3 songs in a row. Like, we didn't stop. She was pretty impressed that I could actually dance. I go over there, get a margarita, and I bring it over to her. She drinks it, you know, a margarita. And after she's done, she just gives me this look, this particular look, okay?
And then that's when I knew.
Do you need a napkin?
What did you tell Amanda? It's okay. What did you?
So she's looking at me, and she's just like, I'm just looking at her. We're not saying anything. It's loud music, but it really gets that weird, like, tunnel vision where everything gets really quiet. And she's looking up at me, and I knew she fell in love with me right then and there. She put her arms around my neck, and she just looked at me, and she didn't even have to say anything, and I knew that this is the girl. I've done it. I've made it. This is us. From that point, you know, she put her arms around my neck and she kissed me, and I just knew that was my girlfriend, and I'm gonna be with her for a very long time.
Adam, do not eat Amanda's leftover cheesecake. And Amanda, Do not shake Adam from a dead sleep from working a night shift to ask him where it went. Congrats. I love you both. Cheers.
All that I've seen and things in between, and all that I've taken away can never compare to the love that we share. And I'm falling more every day. And now more than ever, I want you forever. All that it takes I'll do, 'cause it doesn't get better than you and me together. Now more than ever, I'm falling for you.
You look so beautiful.
Some days I think it must be a dream that you walked right into my life, and I can't believe that forever you'll be the one that I call my wife. And now more than ever, I want you forever, and all that it takes I'll do, 'cause it doesn't get better than you and me together. Now more than ever, I'm falling for you.
You are my favorite person, and I choose you to be my partner in life. Today we move from I to we. What's yours is mine, and what's mine is sometimes yours. I vow to put a ring on it, and to take you as my husband, and to love you, even with that beard.
That's pretty good. Oh, man. To the love of my life, Amanda, I promise to love you to my last breath. To constantly remind you how beautiful you are. To kiss you every day I'm with you.
Doesn't get better than you and me together. Now more than ever, I'm falling for you. Now more than ever, I'm falling for you.
Adam and Amanda, by the power vested in me by the state of Texas, it is my honor to pronounce you as husband and wife. You may now kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Adam and Amanda Cortez.
Amanda and Adam, I both hope that you guys have a life full of giving and having and sharing and receiving.
Join me in wishing Adam and Amanda good health, happiness, and a long and prosperous marriage.